Hey there, it is me, Lisa the Love Coach, founder of Love Quest Coaching, and today we are talking about standards. Oh my God, this topic is going to make people so triggered. I can't wait. Okay, especially those trolls out there, those beta boys who love to come up on my channel and yell at me because I talk about high value women and how high value women and beautiful masculine kings of men, when they come together, oh my goodness, they make magic happen. And these beta males, they can't stand it. So today I'm giving yet another topic, a hot one, that I'm hopeful that both the men and the women will benefit from. It has to do with having standards. And not just having standards for yourself. So see, here's the magical thing about standards. When you have high standards for yourself and you are living every day trying to be better, trying to learn more so that you can do more in your life, that you could get to that next level in your life. And you're like, okay, I did this thing, I was living this way, and then this thing happened, and I had to reassess it. And that means that I had to have new standards. I had to create new standards. I'm no longer going to do this. I'm going to do this instead. You elevate your standard, you reach a higher standard, right? You're dating losers, okay? And they are crazy people, and they show you after 4 dates that they're crazy people. You're going to look at yourself and you're going to start setting a standard. You're going to be like, you know what? I think I need to talk to these people before I actually go on a physical date with them. I think I need to set a new standard. They can't be crazy. So therefore, I should get them into a phone call or a video conversation for a few minutes, see what they're about, ask some questions. And this is the stuff I help people to do, so that they can date with power, confidence, purpose, clarity, and standards. So a lot of times women out there come to me and they say, Lisa, I get accused of having really high standards. It's like I go out with these men and I give them a chance and I tell them how to win with me. This is what I like. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I want in my life. And they accuse me, they say, these lovely women who are making their money, they're doing well professionally, and they say, Lisa, is it bad that I have these standards? Is it bad that I want to be treated like a woman? That I want to call in a man and not have this ambiguity about the roles of a man and a woman? It's very simple. I'm a feminine queen. I want to be courted. I want to be pursued. I want to be doted on by a man, provided and protected. I like to see a man be a man. Not interested in a man being a boy or being feminine. Ugh. And so these women ask me, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Lisa, help me, because I'm meeting men and then we go out and I really would like a forever person. I'd like a husband. I'd like to have a family. I'd like to merge lives with somebody. But what am I doing wrong? Are my standards too high? So we break it down, right? And I say to her, my love, are you striving every day to meet the standards that you set for others? And she's like, yeah, I already do that, right? So here's my standards. So she tells me, okay, let's go category to category, okay? Let's go every little category in our lives that matters about the standards that we set. So I say, okay, what are your standards when it comes to your own health? So she's like, well, I go to the gym 3-4 times per week. And then the other times I'll work out in my place, like my home. And I eat well. And I don't like to drink during the week. I only save drinking for, social time with friends. I don't abuse alcohol and drugs. I'm not into that life. So it's just a standard that I have. Let's see what else with my health. I like to get a full night's sleep. I like to wake up in the morning at a decent hour, meaning 6:30 in the morning, and be on my own and journal and do my own self-care work. So these are standards of how this woman is living, and she's sharing this with me. So I'm like, okay, well, based on the standards that you have for yourself, then it's going to help you to identify what kind of guy would be your ideal guy. And she's like, exactly, that's what you taught me how to do. Like, now that I know how I'm living for me and the kind of standard that I want to live at with myself, like how I want to exist in the day and exist in my life, now I can go and get clear and write down the kind of qualities and standards, right, that I would want the person in my life to meet and exceed if possible, right? You want to always be leveling up. So it's not about just having a standard and like being the basic bare bone minimum. It's about, where do I want to go next in my life? And is this a person that can help me get there and inspire me to get there? So standards, guys, you got to get over yourselves, okay? Here's the deal. I say this to ladies all the time. When a man can meet your standards, there's no complaining. There's no complaining, right? When a man cannot meet your standards, then simply hanging out with you is going to be yet another, it's going to only show him his own inadequacy. It's going to make him feel inadequate. So it's like you're hanging out with this dude and you have these high standards and you're living these high standards. You're doing it. You're showing up and you're like, no, the reason why I ask you to be like this is because I'm like this. So why would I lower my standards? For what? So that person is only going to feel inadequate. They're going to look at you and be like, I can't keep up with this woman. I can't. I don't even know what I can offer her. And then they're going to slack off. They're going to be like, well, I don't think she's really for me. They're going to put you in like a girlfriend experience because they can't level up to be a husband because they can't meet your standards. So instead of being like, you know what, I can't be with this woman, of course they want to be with you. Of course they want to be with you. You're living your life on these high standards. You're like killing it. You're doing amazing things in your life. What man doesn't want to be with that, right? But if you're allowing yourself to be in something with someone who isn't holding themselves up to a high standard, then you're going to have resentment for them. You're going to start to get bored with them. You're going to start to question, like, why the hell am I with this person? This person does absolutely nothing for themselves, and they're sure as shit not going to do anything for me. So this conversation gets so heated. There are so many men out there who get rubbed and triggered, get rubbed wrong and triggered when they start hearing about women who have standards, right? They have standards. I only will date a man who, here's an idea, I only date men who aren't married. I mean, pretty simple standard, right? I only date men who are available. If he's entertaining 5 other women and wants to add me to his harem, that's not a standard that I keep. I'm sorry. If you're going to date me, we're going to focus on each other, and then in a month, we'll reassess. And if we want to continue, we will. And if we don't, you found a friend in me, and off and on I go. But these are the standards that I have for myself. I care about myself. I care about my body. I care about my mind, my energy, my soul, and who I give that to. And so it's not just for anybody. Okay, so have some standards, stick to your standards, and honey, remember, if people are giving you shit because you have high standards and you are working your best every day to meet those standards that you set for yourself, and you require that other people see you where you are, there's nothing wrong with that. And the people who can't meet those standards, they are going to try to make you feel wrong for having those standards in the first place. Do not allow this. Do not lower your standards for anyone. Do not acquiesce to the bullshit and the mediocrity of other people just because they are too cowardice and not aware enough and not of an elevated consciousness so that they can level up in their lives on their own, right? So I love you so much, and I know it is so tricky and difficult when you are a high value woman trying to find a high value man. And I also know how difficult it is when you're a high value man and you're trying to find that good woman, that feminine queen, and someone who's going to acknowledge you and appreciate you as a man and encourage you to be more of a man, right? I know how difficult this is. So let's connect. I want to help you. My name is Lisa Concepcion. I'm a certified life coach, and I specialize in helping type A professionals who do very well professionally. They know how to get their money, honey, but they don't know how to get their love. And they might be either trying to find love or in a relationship that is not satisfying to them. So we get together and we sort all that out. Click the subscription if you're digging this party and you want to come, and the notification so you get the ding ding bell when it comes on. Also smash the like button, comment below, let me know where you are in your life, in your love life. What is the challenge you have with people and standards? And haters gonna hate, so if you're a troll, give it your best shot. I answer every message that I see on my feed. Thank you so much, and you can find me on Instagram at Lisa the Love Coach. You can also find me at lovequestcoaching.com. Thanks so much and have a blessed day.